Alright guys, we have a lot of Forsaken news to talk about today's video. Without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, we got the day 5 of Chrisaken, which shows Cool Kid is user 7 and 7. Let's first talk about user 7 and 7. When alone, user 7 and 7 sometimes thinks about what he would have turned out to be had he never changed. He made the GUI himself when he was a young adult who wanted to have some fun in his life. He had a massive ego. He often felt a rush of excitement, causing havoc and mayhem wherever he went, loving the thrill of it all. He commonly used his exploits for arson, vandalism, destruction of public property, theft, and more. He was hesitant to even consider raising a kid, aka Cool Kid, but he reluctantly took Cool Kid under his wing. Over time, he started mellowing out as he began living under a low profile. He has minor problems with his eyesight that he stubbornly refuses to have checked out. The tiny heads on his burger are a type of spider he adopted because he thought it was cool. 077 has considered going back to his past way of life once or twice before. He forced himself to learn how to cook but mostly buys packaged food anyways. He had tweaked his current GUI pre-Forsaken to be more for convenience rather than harm when he was raising Cool Kid. Whenever he spotted Cool Kid with his own GUI, he'd have to hide it again somewhere else. If he ever met his past self, both of them would be disguised by the other's lifestyle. Now let's move on to Cool Kid. Cool Kid is the leader of Team Cool Kid, a group for rebellious and/or troubled misfits to cause chaos and mayhem while spreading the word in the process, aka Team Cool Kid, join today. Word of mouth helped the group reach out to more people, causing negativity to stir in some while others felt inspired to join. He has the older, harmful version of the GUI. He was able to slip past his father multiple times to continue his shenanigans, but would be caught every now and then. Team Cool Kid upped the ante from petty theft and vandalism to things close to 077's prime when Cool Kid acquired a GUI. Members of the Team Cool Kid did the handiwork while Cool Kid typically handled the more complex plans with the cool GUI. Cool Kid enjoys sweets, confectionaries, desserts, and the likes. A firebug loves the open flame and the warmth it brings. Upon Cool Kid's disappearance, most of its members tried to keep the group going, but it lost its spark. Cool Kid is naturally mischievous, even when he was younger. Cool Kid enjoys the rides and games at the carnival he was given, having it shaped to his image. The carnival Hytoka is talking about here is the Cool Carnival, which is a map in Forsaken. Cool Kid would love to hitch a ride on a Draco Bloxer one day. Cool Kid is terrified of the myths surrounding John Doe, as well as the gunk coming out of his body. The gunk means the corruption coming out of his body. Anyways, here's the render made by Surfy, which shows 077 and Cool Kid in a cabin of some sort, I have no idea. 077 is holding a gingerbread Shaletsky, while Cool Kid is holding a gingerbread Guess 1337. And you can see another gingerbread which is on the table, which is probably a gingerbread Builder Man, I have no idea. Anyways, that is all for this news, and let's move on to the next one. Day 6, Nosferatu. Nosferatu was concepted from the Vampire Bundle. Nosferatu is a POC. Nosferatu was concepted and worked on in late September, said to be a bite-sized killer. Nosferatu was inspired by Rivers is a Vampire by Bear Ghosts. Rather than an infatuated self-view like Noli, Nosferatu has a grandiose arrogance of self-importance. As stated by Striga, the lore NPC, true vampires are cursed, forced to drain the life of other Robloxians. Their curse was caused by the Necrobloxicon, which remains with a certain brute. If the two were to meet, it would be a bloody conflict. Vess, aka the former lead developer of Forsaken, teased Nosferatu since December. This sucks. Nosferatu's personality was originally going to be similar to Arthur Bennett from JRWI. Despite his in-game abilities, Nosferatu is canonically weaker compared to other killers. Nosferatu made a deal with an agent of the Spectre, similar to another well-known character. Alright, here's the render made by Doc, which shows Nosferatu probably in the lobby or something. I have no idea, because The fireplace reminds me of the fireplace in the lobby. Honestly, a very cool and spooky render. Anyways, that is all for this Forsaken news, and let's move on to another one. CEO of Isaac posted a sneak peek for a new Cool Kid skin. It shows Chef Shaletsky and a new skin for Cool Kid, which is called Cookie Kid. Cookie Kid turns Cool Kid into like a gingerbread or some sort. Honestly, the design is very cool. It also makes me hungry for some reason. Like, I just want to eat them. Honestly, this render is kind of funny, so this is a Sigma 10 out of 10. The model is made by Seriously, and the render is made by Surfy. Honestly, I can't wait for this skin to get into the game because it looks very cool and makes me hungry. Like, I just want to eat them already. Anyways, that's all for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'm out.